Earth Golem and Water Element Ultra. Well, the Water Element Ultra is a lot weaker, so we should probably take care of it first. I'm just going to stay linked with Mila. Let's go, Mila. Here we go. Alright, sweet. Now to kill you with my ultimate mystic art of death! Actually, this may not kill. Bam! Almost did. It got it down to 5,000. Not bad. Alvin, let's go. Arts, me. Rising Falcon's down. Oh, okay, I switched it to down. Got it. Die! Why aren't you dead? Bam, you're dead. Here we go. Time for the Diving Falcon! Nice. Die, Earth Golem!
And finished.
Easy peasy.
Just keeps getting better.
I got like 7,000 EXP. If I got my 100% EXP dishes, I could grind here so easily. Get my levels up in no time. Who got 2 GP? Alvin did. 2 GP for Alvin. Do this. And then do this. And extend the Lilium Orb. Excellent. So now Alvin is nearing the end of his second orb. We're so high leveled. I guess there could probably be... I imagine the max level is 99. Yeah, the game told me the max level was 99 when I had my plus 10 level thing. So, I guess that means that there's probably enough GP to max out a third Lilium Orb. Unless the GP suddenly goes from 2 to 1 soon. Then there's probably only enough to max out the second one. But, actually, let me look. Look at Jude real quick. Has Jude still got, let's try and do a rough count here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There's 30 on the very outer rim, and then probably, like, I'll give 10 to the inner part. Not even 10, probably like 5 on the inner part, not counting the outer rim. Well, maybe more, maybe like 5 to 10. So that's roughly, I need roughly 40 GP. If I get 2 GP a level, that means I need 20 levels. So by level 82, Jude will have maxed out his second Lilium Orb. So if in, say, like 10 levels, the GP cuts down, then I guess it would, cuts down to 1, then I guess it would by around, no, then it'd be around level 90 before 99. I'm not sure if there's going to be a third Lilium Orb or not. Can't really tell. I mean, obviously the easiest way to find out is to, what am I trying to say? The easiest way to find out is to get someone's Lilium Orb finished. This takes me back to Riza Maxio, right? Yes. You can now travel between Riza Maxia and Olympias on the world map. Sweet. So next time we will definitely... Oh, hey. We're not on Halamut. We're at Mila's Shrine. Sweet. So next session we will definitely be fighting the Devil's Beasts. Let me, where do I want to quick jump to? I need to go and talk to, what's his name back in... I need to talk to... Was his name Balin? I think it's Balin. I need to talk to Alvin's cousin, and I need to go to Cambalar to see who's on the throne. Probably Wingle. Wingle is probably on the throne at the moment. But let's go see, because that was a sub-skit we could do. I'm wondering if we're legitimately near the end of the game.
We should probably tell Prin about Agria.
Yeah, it's the least we can do.
I hope she's still at the medical school.
Prin is the girl who was working alongside Agria, so we gotta go to her next as well. Let's try and do these 3, side skits here, these little subplots, before I call it a day on recording. Because it's like, what time is it? Yeah, it's almost 2:30 for me. I was looking at my clock or the clock on my computer while running forward. That's why I was running aimlessly right there. Can I check how many of Fried's chests I got? Does that... Most of Fried's treasures found 17. Man, I've only gotten 17? I feel like I've gotten more than 17, because there are 52 in the game. I feel like I got more than that, but, I mean, the game obviously is not lying to me.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm just charging what I gotta charge to stay in business.
Hey, things are tough for everyone. We can't afford to pay these prices.
Hey, let's all calm down.
What? You're taking the soldier's side? I can't believe this. Stop it.
Carla!
Hey, I know you. You're close with His Highness.
It's Gaius' sister.
What exactly is your connection to Gaius?
Siblings.
He just summons me here sometimes, that's all.
No, you're totally siblings. Look at your hair and eyes. You're anything... You're totally siblings. There's no way you're not.
I heard he was away, so I came to see if everything was all right.
Well, you were certainly right to be concerned.
I'm afraid so. With King Gaius and the Chimeriad gone, the domestic stability of Jude is beginning to unravel.
So 3 of the Chimeriad are dead, and one of them is apparently missing. Did Wingle die at some point and I missed it? I don't think so.
But I still can't believe that things have regressed this far, this quickly. It's simply pathetic.
Is it that bad?
Clearly, the weak must be tended to, constantly, or they'll disrupt everything. I guess it's too much to ask for everyone to grow strong. It's hopeless.
Hold on. Maybe they'll never know what it's like to be as strong as Gaius, but that doesn't make them hopeless.
How can you deny it? You see what's happening here. My brother Ersten sacrificed his family for these people, and this is what happens?
Wait, what?
You're Gaius' sister?
Who could have guessed that?
Yes, you wanted to know Gaius' real name? It's Ersten Outway. I believe that my brother forged his philosophy partly as a way to atone for what he did to me. That's why he wanted to be the king. And because of that, I thought I could forgive him. But looking at this, I don't know anymore. If this is what his efforts amounted to, then give me my brother back!
Hey, come on. If the guard's undermanned, I can help out. I know my way around a sword.
But only official soldiers are allowed to fight.
Hey, it's obvious we're gonna need some help to get through this.
Listen, I'll talk to the other unions about the skyrocketing food prices.
But if this situation drags on, things will only get worse.
That doesn't mean you can't do anything about it.
The boy is right. Forget about what we can't do and let's focus on what we can.
Jude. I hate to say it, but I think we have to face the facts. Everything King Gaius did was for naught.
Are you sure about that?
Lady Carla, we may not be the kind of people that King Gaius would consider strong.
But that doesn't mean we can't do for ourselves the same things that he's always done for us.
I want to know that I've done everything that I can, so I can hold my head high when King Gaius returns.
Thank you, all of you. If the news of my identity spreads, it will only make trouble for King Gaius. We'll probably never see each other again, but I'm glad I was able to meet all of you. Farewell.
I suppose we should be going ourselves.
Jude, seeing you follow your own path has helped me erase any doubts I had about mine. Maybe that's the same thing Gaius felt when he first met you.
Well, that was very nice. Alright, so I imagine we don't... I imagine that was the thing about the Combalar throne, but let's go into the throne room just to be sure that Wingle or anyone isn't in there, and that's the actual cutscene I'm supposed to get. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. It'll just take a second. And then we're going to jump to the Talon Medical School to go and see whatever her name was. Prins, I think.
Fezabel Marsh. Wasn't that the site of a famous battle between Rashagal and Azul?
Yes. 20 years ago. It's a place that looms large in my life. If we go there, I may remember things that are perhaps best forgotten.
That's right. You were part of that war. I'm sorry.
Alright, so now we're going to be going there too. Dang it, there's another sub-skit. I saw it. Ugh. No one here? Doesn't seem to be anyone here, okay.
I wonder what Drusella's doing now. She's probably busy missing you.
I do hope the loss of Lord Klein hasn't been too hard on her.
Now we gotta go see Giselle. I have too much stuff. Okay, so first let's keep these in order. Going to the Talon Medical School. Arklin Quag entrance, Barner. I think the Arklin Krog thing is right next to it. Pretty sure this is the medical school right here, isn't it? Is she in this room or the one over to the left? I think this one. Pretty sure I just turned left here and she should be in that back room where Jude was playing doctor. Not really playing doctor, but he was being doctor. Prins should be right in here, I hope.
Prin, I'm glad to see you're still here.
By all rights, I shouldn't be. Not after I betrayed Rashagal to its enemy. But with the world as it is now, we're getting scores of injured patients every day. At the very least, I wanted to fulfill my obligations as a nurse.
That is truly admirable. Fortunately, conflicts between the nations of Riza Maxia are the last thing on anyone's mind now.
Yeah, especially now that Gaius is running Rashagal too.
Yes, I talked to King Gaius myself recently. He told me that Miss Nadia was dead.
So you knew?
Yes. He was kind enough to tell me personally.
Can I just take a minute to say that Gaius is an amazing guy all around? I mean, I know that, honestly, even his path on how he's going to try and go about fixing the worlds, I agree with Jude's idea more about using the Spyrites and destroying the Schism to give enough time for the Spyrites to take effect. I'm pretty sure that's what Jude's plan is. But I can see Gaius' point as well, and if we didn't have Jude's plan, I would agree with Gaius' plan. And just all around, Gaius is an amazing character. On with the cutscene.
I was shocked that he even knew I was Lady Nadia's lowly servant.
That is most impressive.
I'm sorry, Prin. I wish we could have done more to save her.
I don't. I'm glad she's dead. I just wish we could have done more to save Pressa and Zhao.
You don't need to say that. To be honest, it was painful seeing Miss Nadia filled with such contempt. I know this may sound horrible for me to say this, but part of me is glad to know she's finally freed from her hatred, even if it's through death. I've seen her truly smile when she held Bobo. Seeing that made her usual misery all the harder to bear.
Prin.
I'm sorry. It's never easy, is it?
Alright, done with that. Now we need to head to Fezabel Marsh. Should be... Here it is. I can't go there, so to the Quag entrance it is. Am I right into my cutscene? Cool.
It's difficult to believe this whole area used to be a dry wasteland.
We were taught a great tsunami did this 20 years ago. It was right when the former king of Azul was leading his army into battle against Rashagal. Wait, Rowan, you were a tactician in that battle, weren't you?
Yes, I was. It's hard to believe it's already been so long. This is the place where Princess Carrie died.
Wait a second. 20 years ago is when the Battle of Fezabel Marsh happened. That's also when Exodus entered through the Schism, isn't it? Maybe that caused the tsunami. Just a thought.
Noctigal's sister.
Even he wouldn't dare to defy her. If she was still alive, Rashagal's history would have turned out quite a bit differently.
She must have been a fearsome woman if she could keep Noctigal in check.
Quite the opposite. She was a gentle, easygoing soul. Noctigal was always at his kindest around her, but her gentle demeanor masked an indomitable spirit. The meek had no greater ally than her. She even chose to accompany the army as a medic, so that she could save as many lives as possible.
A princess working as a medic? She must have been one hell of a woman.
Unfortunately, her story did not end happily. Their brothers feared Noctigal would distinguish himself by leading Rashagal to victory. So instead, they revoked his authority to lead the army just before the battle began. In his place, they sent an incompetent buffoon of a general, who squandered every advantage Rashagal had.
Why would they do that?
They must have feared Noctigal more than their own enemies. Just as Rashagal was facing defeat, the tsunami came and forced the remnants of both armies to retreat. But Princess Carrie's unit was among the unlucky ones that were caught in the wave. It was a grave error on my part. Amidst the confusion, I didn't notice that her unit was in the path of danger. If I had given her unit clearer orders, Carrie would still be alive.
Wait a minute. Were you two together?
We were worlds apart in both age and class, but we had pledged our futures to each other. Nocturgal was the only one who approved of our union. But that's an old story, and one perhaps best forgotten.